Welcome to the Art of Relationship show. Greg welcomes live calls from listeners in helping with numerous marital and relationship problems. There will be no more tit-for-tat arguments. Greg gets to the root of couples' challenges in a rapid
Copywritten. No one is to use any portion of the show without express written consent from myself, Greg Dudzinski, or the Art of Relationships. Thank you.
Hey people, welcome to the Art of Relationship show, Thursday edition. And to give you a little bit of the Metro Detroit and Michigan experience, as everybody says, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. Sunday, you know what, was beautiful out. Monday, Tuesday, really nice. 53 degrees, sunny, which is unheard of here in February in Metro Detroit. And yesterday, today, we get hammered with snow, cold air, Mother Nature at her finest. But anyways, welcome to the Art of Relationship show. I'm your host, as always, Greg Dudzinski, fully licensed professional counselor in the state of Michigan, relationship and sex specialist as well. And today, we're going to talk about self-soothing and emotional control. And this will help you out in basically any situation. But you know what? Primarily relationship, friendship, that type of aspect. If you are one that sort of is easily disturbed, easily irritated, that you blow up, you panic, okay? It's very, very difficult. Those people that endure anxiety, severe anxiety, they know the feeling. They can't control anything, right? So they don't know what to do. They run, they hide, they scream, yell, fight. There's people out there that become very emotionally explosive when they hear bad news, okay? Let's face it, when your partner cheated on you, when they say something you don't like, you just blow up, you know, maybe fight back. You want to, you know what? Hurt people hurt, right? So you want to hurt them. You want them to feel your pain, so you yell, you scream, you swear at them, call them out their name. All this aspect, you might even throw things, okay? You might be under, you know, emotional temper tantrum. You might be so distraught that you feel like you're going to pass out from crying so much, okay? And I get that. It's very, very difficult to control our emotions, especially when our heart and our soul are involved, okay? And you can chime in your comments down below, people. Say hello, say hi, throw your comments out there, anything I can do. You know, I'd love to say, have you chime in, say hello, and your insights. Hey, Sibley, hey, what's up? But with the emotional control, a lot of people look at, you know, say you're in the workplace, okay, and your boss gives you bad news, you know, sort of rips on you, hopefully in a respectful manner, and you just want to, you know, go nuts, right? Yell and scream back, you a-hole, you this and that, but you don't. You control it. However, excuse me, when you're at home, and your kids drive you nuts, your partner gives you bad news, you just found out that your partner cheated on you or lost money in a gambling, whatever it is, forgot to pay a bill, that type of thing, and you blow up, you emotionally explode, that type of aspect, okay? I get it, okay? We have a right to feel angry, hurt, upset, disappointed, all these aspects. We have a right to feel them, okay? You're not going to ever hear me tell you you shouldn't feel a certain way. Nobody should tell you that, plain and simple, okay? And, however, what we do with those aspects, that's on us, okay? That does not give a right to kill somebody. That doesn't give us a right to go rape somebody, to beat someone up, stab somebody. You get me? People feel a certain way, they go out and cheat, okay? I deal with that on a daily basis in my office. What we feel does not give us a right to act upon those in a illegal, a disrespectful manner, okay? So I'm going to go over some insights that might help you maybe learn a little bit self-control and things that you can do. You know, number one, when they're not a major issue, okay, no big deal, right? You can control things a lot easier. Let's just face it, that's how things are. However, when things hit our heart, when they feel like they're stabbing our soul, it's not so easy, okay? Like I mentioned about getting cheated on. Your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever, was talking to somebody else, sharing emotional details. You found out, one of your partner, whatever, was talking about you behind your back in a negative manner, and we just want to explode, right? These are some things that we can do to step away from that, gain our composure, and to be able to, let's face it, then we can deal with the issue. That does not mean, again, you don't have a right to be hurt, to be devastated, to be pissed off. We have those rights, okay? But I want you to gain composure to be able to, self-soothe and to be able to go after it, okay? And there are some things that a lot of people don't realize that we can do. We can step away from that and maybe gain our composure. You know what? You tell your partner, you know what, I'm hurt, I'm devastated, you know what, I'm freaking pissed off at you, I need a minute, okay? Don't say anything, I need a minute, and then you can leave, and that's what I want you to do, to be able to walk away and use some of these aspects that work for you, okay? And part of these aspects are maybe something that you're familiar with that helps you. You know what, maybe taking a bath, okay? Maybe, getting a glass of water. Maybe you're a hot tea drinker or hot chocolate drinker, and you're able to, drink that and help you relax and self-soothe to be able to grab your composure. Something that is familiar to you that makes you feel good, and it does it real quick. A shower, a bath, maybe even exercising, okay? Drinking, like I said, maybe hot tea, maybe hot chocolate, having a glass of water. Those things can help you relax a little bit and gain your composure so you don't, get further explosive, if you will, that you don't act out on your emotional impulses, okay? Sounds simple. So do something that you're familiar in doing, okay? Another thing you can do is, you have warm water, right? Run warm water out of the bathroom, out of the sink, whatever, and, just rub your hands underneath of them, your wrists, right here. I know you see my tattoos, whatever, but your wrists right here, the nerve endings, it's very, very sensitive right here, right? That you can run warm water on your wrists, and it can help soothe you and calm you down. And in those people too that are very maybe hot and that get overheated, and I tell people do the same thing, but with cold water, because that can cool you off, and it hits the veins that are really close to your surface, and it can relax you a little bit and take you from feeling overheated and make you feel cooler real quick. Or it can soothe you as well with lukewarm water on your wrist aspect. So do something immediately to try to gain that composure, okay? A big thing that helps us soothe, okay, is also on the sensory aspects. When I do trauma, and when in the past, I don't anymore, but when I worked with a lot of trauma in kids, sexual abuse, watching dad kill mom, that type of stuff over the years, and I'm very, very huge on sensory integration, multi-sensory aspects about, sensory memories, what, enlightens them, what will help get that trauma out of you. But when we are emotionally explosive, upset, hurt, whatever, multi-sensory aspects, what we see, what we can taste, what we can hear, smell, touch, right, can be very soothing for us. And when our sensory aspects get ignited, if you will, if they become alive, they can help us soothe in a pleasant aspect. And if we can do a multi-sensory aspect, something, that we can listen to and feel, that type of thing, okay? Maybe your favorite music to help you relax. Maybe you listen to instrumentals, jazz, R&B, right? Old school R&B, I'm a huge fan. Those type of things. Maybe you can listen to birds chirping outside, right? That's what you hear Maybe you can feel the breeze on you. Maybe you can feel the sun on you. Well, in Michigan, that might be rare, especially this time of the year. But the multisensory aspects, or like I mentioned, the feeling of water on your skin while you take a bath or shower while you listen to music, right? You have touch and you are, hearing things. Maybe the dim lit candles, those type of things, the multisensory aspects, the pleasurable ones can help you relax in those moments. Again, go after your partner and be able to look at, tell him or her, I'm pissed off, I'm hurt right now, I can't talk to you right now, I need to gain my composure. And gaining your composure is about levels of self-soothing and being able to relax aspect. And these help people with anxiety as well, not just self-soothing in relationships, but they can help you when you're stressed out, when we're stressed out, that type of thing, okay? Breathing. Everybody talks about deep breathing. They talk about, the importance of breathing to relax. I tell people all the time that you can, you might be like hyperventilate, take that deep breath in. But the biggest trick I tell people is simple. Just slow your exhale. That's it, okay? A lot of people, you breathe deep, and they breathe in and they exhale real quick, and that's where the hyperventilation and stuff can come in and make it even worse because you lose your breath. You hyperventilate, you can't breathe, right? So that's where I want you to be able to hey Marie, hey, welcome, I appreciate you tuning in. So slow your exhale. It's simple. You only have one thing to worry about, right? You don't have to worry about inhaling, exhale, doing this, doing that, that type of thing, okay? Just slow your exhale. Big time. Go gain your composure and then go back and deal with the hurt, the pain, your anger aspect about dealing with it in a very, hopefully constructive manner. Like I said, nothing is perfect. Not at all. Especially when you found out your partner cheated on you. When you found your partner, gambled away the rent or a mortgage payment, that type of aspect. Or found out that you are talking... let me take a drink of coffee. Talk about slowing me down, right? I talk fast, right? But being able to go after, being able to self-soothe in those mannerisms, and then you can talk and go after it. Gain that composure too, because I don't want people to go back and end up in jail because, you found out your partner cheated on you and you're, beating him up, beating her up, trying to stab. Oh, I deal with all kind of stuff I have over the years related to this stuff, and that's where I want people to gain their composure so they don't make the situation a terrific, terrifying situation, make it even worse. You end up in jail, that type of thing. And I don't want you to, lose yourself, that type of aspect where you regret stuff, okay? It sounds easy, it's not, but that's why I'm here to help, okay? Another thing that might help, believe it or not, is repetitive motion. I already talked about these aspects, okay? That it happens to where something simple, right? Our repetitive motion, it's like our brain can start focusing on repetitive motion, and sort of that's a way of self-soothing. One thing I tell people, that might have anxiety or self-soothing is you can make a fist, right? And then relax. Make a fist. Relax. You can clench your toes. Relax, that type of thing. It has the same aspect as the slowing your exhale, right? To gain your composure. To release that. And what happens is your brain starts focusing on the activity. Your hands, grasping, relaxing your toes, that type of thing, okay? So it'll take that focus and help you relax. Another thing, repetitive motion, is how many people when you were a kid, I don't even know if they have them around anymore, a rocking chair that you were, or even in a swing, it's soothing that you just rock back and forth. Or if you have a rocking chair, you can just rock. And that repetitive motion can help you soothe. If you are familiar with individuals that have autism or in the autism spectrum, the repetitive, they rock back and forth. It's a way to self-soothe and to try to gain their composure. It's the same type of concept, But a lot of people, oh, why are you rocking back and forth? They're doing it to try to relax and try to soothe and self-soothe themselves and make themselves feel better. And we can use these elements to be able to help soothe us so we don't go ballistic and, you know what, especially in bad news, that type of aspects, okay? Everybody might have heard of, maybe not, I call it, you know, guided imagery. That's a psychobabble term. Or can you envision, not killing your partner? You might want to do that. I get that, okay? Especially with, you know, horrifying news, that type of thing, right? You have somebody that cheated on you, then you found out they also contracted a STD, right? What do? Oh, Greg said remain calm. It's not that simple. It's not that easy. Not at all. That's where I want you to walk away and use some of these techniques, okay? Guided imagery, you know, can you picture yourself, you know, by a mountain, petting an animal, right? That can help you soothe too. Petting an animal, if you have a dog, a cat, a bird, you know, whatever your critter is, that can be very soothing too. But guided imagery is envisioning you, you know, you're by a stream, by water, if that's your favorite place to relax. Maybe you're in the mountains or by the mountains. Everybody on the beach, you know, everybody has their thing. Maybe picture when you were a little boy or a little girl and you were petting your favorite animal, that type of thing, okay? Or it can put you right back where you are in that safe zone, if you will, the emotional safe zone. Even though you're not there, the guided imagery or the, you know, vision escape is another term I use it, to be able to go after it and soothe yourself. And it's not a right or wrong, okay? It sounds very, very easy, but you know what? It takes practice, okay? And one thing to help self-soothe and to relax is to practice, people, okay? It's, let's face it, it's the practice. I mentioned about repetitive actions, repetitive motion, but to be able to practice, when you get upset from a day at work, the kids drive you nuts, you know what? You have your sister or friend just hurt your feelings, pissed you off, you felt betrayed by whoever. You know what? Practice these aspects. They're going to help, okay? You're not going to be great at them at the first time. Let's just face it. So, oh my God, I tried it and it didn't work. You know what? A lot of times when we try something the first time, it's not going to work, okay? Or it's not going to work like we want it to. First time you ever had sex, was it pleasurable? Were you awesome? Was the first time maybe you both were virgins? Was your partner awesome at it? Let's face it, probably not. Or maybe you don't know what great sex is for you yet. You get me? So practice it. It's okay. Another aspect about the repetitive motion, I know I'm going back and forth. You know, I mentioned rocking, and I made, you know, with individuals with autism and kids with autism about the rocking motion. Repetitive aspects also can be, think about it, chewing gum, believe it or not. If you do chew gum, people don't. The repetitive motion about chewing gum, your brain, you just, you know, focus on the chewing gum and it can help you relax and chill out a little bit to gain your composure, okay? What about even the repetitive? You think it's not, but the repetitiveness, maybe you can write out, that rotten mother, beep, 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 beep. You know what? I'm so pissed right now. I'm so hurt right now. I'm so devastated. The repetitive writing or drawing, just scribbling, that repetitiveness can get that immediate emotional impulsivity out of you while you are able to gain your composure and relax. You still feel what you feel, but those repetitive motions can help, okay? Meditation, basically the same thing as guided imagery. Where's your safe place? Can you go there? Can you, some people might pray. I'm not religious, but people can, you know, even pray as a form of meditation. And you can focus on that breathing aspects, okay? And it's not a right or wrong. It's just looking at what you can do to gain those insights and gain those composures, okay? I talked about masturbation, okay, and loving yourself. I believe it was last week or the week before. And I talked about not how many people when they masturbate, men, women, they just go right after the genitals. You know what? Can you caress yourself, right? Can you, oh, how many people have a stiff neck? Can you give yourself a massage? Can you do that? Can you give yourself a hug? Can you, you know what, just caress maybe your muscles, your, you know, neck region, your shoulders, you know what, right above your collarbone? Can you, you know, just start caressing yourself, rubbing your hands together, that you're giving yourself a massage to help you calm down. A lot of people forget about those elements, that these things can help you relax, okay? Another aspect, just frickin' people that exercise or do yoga, that you can just stretch, okay? Just frickin' stretch. People should stretch on a daily basis anyways to get the kinks out, you know, when you wake up. Bend down, touch your toes, right? Oh, I think there's a song, touch down, touch your toes. Anyways, swing low, swing low. Anyways, to be able to grab, you know, that relaxation sense, that you can just stretch and feel the tension come out of you. You know, you can stretch your upper body, your arms, you know, your shoulders. I got a jacket on now, so I might not be able to do it that well. Doesn't mean you have to touch the floor, or some people can't touch their toes. That's okay. Just stretch and allow that tension to leave your body while you gain that composure, okay? These are elements that can help you relax in the moment, and you can go ahead and, you know what? Uh-oh, Marie, you said, oh, Greg, what did I do? Are you talking about self-pleasuring? I don't know what you're talking about when I mentioned about the masturbation. I don't know. Oh, Greg, oh, baby. Anyways, talking about those elements that can, you know, help you relax, okay, in the moment. We want to blow up. These can help you anywhere in the workplace. You know what? Play the video back. You know, like I said, the running the water. Oh, the song, Get Low, hilarious. You know, the running the water to, I told you I'm a huge hip-hop, old school hip-hop R&B fan, right? Well, that might not be that old school. But looking at the running the water, you know, warm water to soothe you. You can do that at work. Go to the bathroom and do those aspects. Hey, Bethany, hey, welcome. These are aspects that can be able to help you, and you can do them in the workplace. You can stretch a little bit in the bathroom at work. You might not want to touch the floor, no. But to just, you know, you can slow your exhale at your desk at work or wherever you work, in your office. You know, even, you know, when I worked for Chrysler, you know, on the floor and stuff, you know, factory workers, you can slow your exhale while you're on the floor. There's simple things you can do right in the moment, okay? But walk away. Tell your partner you're pissed. I can't believe this. I'm hurt. I'm devastated. I can't talk right now. And then try to implement these self-soothing aspects, these self-soothing techniques. Again, you know what? Play the video, okay? You're not going to get them all. Give yourself a break. It takes practice. Oh my God, it didn't work. It did, you know, try it again. Not everything that I mentioned is going to work for everybody. Do what works for you, so you don't make a horrifying, devastating, you know, event, getting cheated on, that type of thing, that it doesn't turn in worse, where you go ballistic and you're getting the cops called on you. You're not breaking stuff apart that you enjoy, right? You're not trying to hurt yourself. You're not trying to hurt your partner, even though you might want to, okay? Like I said, these can work in a ton of situations out there. The work environment, they definitely work in your home. You know what? I need a minute, and you know what? Relax. Go and relax and try to implement these avenues that can help you soothe, and then deal with the pain, the hurt, the anger, you know what, in a more constructive manner. I'm never ever going to tell you, nor should anyone ever tell you, you know what, that you shouldn't feel a certain way. And we all know, and I mention this a lot of times, exaggerated aspects, that we have a hangnail and somebody thinks their arm's being cut off. You know what? We know exaggerated, but you know, when it comes to emotional pain, do not be judged. Do not be criticized. Don't allow yourself to be that way. You feel what you feel, but I don't want it to be the expressive aspects of it, you know, what you feel and the emotional expression of those things, to get you in trouble or make a horrifying, devastating event, situation, and make it worse for you, okay? So practice these aspects. You know what? Check out my website, The Art of Relationships. LoveGuruGreg-Greg.org. And as always, you can check out the show, the Art of Relationship show, live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon. And you know what? You can also share the video on your timeline. I appreciate it. I want to help as many people out there as possible in the videos. The recorded videos are on my page all over. They're on my Facebook page. They're on my public figure page at Detroit's Love Guru. You know, Facebook, the audio version, if you can't watch it, you listen to it at work with earphones. They're at iTunes, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Podbean, Spreaker, trying to think where else. It's all over the place, okay? So check it out. I appreciate all the support I get. Very flattered, very humble. Thank you so much. Again, website, theartofrelationships.org. Check it out. Peace and love, people. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.